Hey guys, welcome to part number 3 workout of the 3 to 4 month program. We're going to tie in yoga sun salutation with a lot of the movements that we did. I want to show you guys. So today what I really consider kind of like a push day. And so the best thing is increasing your push-ups. You should be able to do, I feel like 100 push-ups before you really start getting into the heavy weights and stuff like that, and crawling, which is essential. And I'll talk a little bit more about that. It's always good to warm up your wrists and strengthen them, because I find that a lot of my clients, especially when I'm teaching yoga and yoga classes and getting in these positions, they have a hard time with their wrists. So if you need to do with dumbbells, and I'll put a couple workouts in there, you can always comment, hit me up, right? Make sure you're getting all the way the wrists move. Okay, if you had dumbbells, you could lay it over your knees or chair or something. So let's tie the breath with this movement. We're going to tie yoga sun salutation A in with this, which is basically the foundational movements of yoga. I love yoga sun salutation for the fact that sun salutation, meaning that yogis in the morning, just to open their bodies up, salute the sun. Hey, it's so good to see you. Thank you for bringing all kinds of energy and basically for my life, right? So, and to me, it's just a great way of hitting all those tight spots that we did instead of static stretching. Now, if you are doing these movements and you can't get in, so when you go to down dog and your back is curved, your hamstrings are so tight, right? I want you to watch that movement, and that's key that you have a mirror or somebody there stopping the video, especially the first few times you're watching this. After you've done it like 6 times, guys, then you can kind of know your form and where you're at, and you just follow along with me. But please feel free to pause it and check the technique that I'm describing at that moment, and making sure that you're hitting that, because that's going to keep you from getting injured. I wish I was there with you. That's why with my one-on-one clients, it's always better, because I'm right there to adjust. But I feel that I've come up with a very, very good program that's going to keep you injury-free as long as you're following what I tell you. So let's start off with cat-cow, which is a great exercise for everybody to just get into. We're going to kind of cut the cat out of there. I'm going to show you the cat of tying the breath with it. So when we inhale, we expand, right? And our limbs move away from our body. Exhale, contract and come in, right? And Bruce Lee always talks about either expanding or you're contracting, right? Your lungs, same thing with that. All right. So I always think of like yogis always talk about a flower pedaling opening. Opening when you inhale, closing when you exhale. So try to tie the breath with the movement. You'll be amazed at, like, just basically when you've done it long enough that you're literally going to move with your breath. And think about that. I'm moving with my breath, man. That's easy. It's crazy. My breath is taking me through the movement. It's almost like your muscles aren't, but the breath is. And you'll get to that point. You'll come out of the yoga sun salutation and be like, which it happened to me the first time. I'm like, what the heck just happened there? Your body just kind of takes you into it. Stay focused. Cut that mind out of it, where you're not thinking about other things. You're thinking about right here, right now, right? So let's get into it. Spreading the fingers, march your hands here, march your hips, spread your toes. I want everything directly under, stacked up. Boom, elbow, right? Knee, yep. So, and actually what I would say is bring your knees back just slightly. If you need pillows under your knees so that my weight isn't kind of like in front of my knee, right? Not in my hands and wrists, not in my knees, in the middle here, right? Inhale, and we want to arch the back. Man, I need to work on that, right? I should be able to arch that low back more. Exhale, just release. Inhale, push the stomach out. Exhale, pull the stomach in, blow your air out. Elbows are bent and pointed behind you. Drop the chest in, which basically stabilizes the shoulders. They're not rounded. If I put a tennis ball in your low back, you cradle it like a hockey stick so that the ball doesn't fall out. If I'm here, right, the ball rolls out. Exhale, let's do 10. Inhale. Exhale. Set your intention. Move with your breath. When your exhale stops, you stop. When your inhale stops, I stop. Look at your eyebrows. Look at your navel. Eyes move with the breath. Eyebrows. Navel. Watch your weight is not all on your wrists so that your wrists are hurting. Spread your fingers. Open the webbing in between your toes and fingers to displace your weight evenly on your hands and feet. Good. All right, from here, keep that arch in your back so we go into cow. All right, and then with bent, I'm going to push my weight onto my feet and then try to shift my weight to the middle of my feet. Don't try to get the heels down just yet. And again, push away as far as you can. Eyes to the navel. Inhale, eyes to the eyebrow. So that I'm arching. Exhale. If you keep a bend in your knees to begin with, especially the hamstrings are tight, it's going to allow you to get that back arch more right there. Instead of this. We want this. Teaching those low back muscles to extend on my inhale. And it's amazing how weak these get very quickly just because of the amount of sitting that we do. Keep position, elbows in and back. Navel, eyebrows. Pick one thing at a time, guys. And then you can like, okay, I got the gaze. Now I can tie the breath with it. If it's just the breath, with the breath. If it's just the technique, focus on the technique. Good. Walk your knees just out a little bit more than your hips. This time when I push back, okay, I'm gonna try to get that arch first. Walk my hands, keep shifting my weight back into my heels, got to touch the ground first. Walk my hands all the way to the feet. Good, until I sit up tall. Good, come up. Breathe in. So now we go to the start of the sun salutation, which is usually mountain pose. We're gonna kind of cut forward fold, which is here out. We'll maybe do the half fold where you're here touching your knees. All right, but we want to do more squats. You should be able to do a deep child squat. If you ever watch a kid play with toys or a Vietnamese sitting in rice paddies, you know, while they work, it's this, not this, which is going to kill your back. Think about it. If I pick something up heavy, I want my legs, I want to get close to it and get it like this and grabbing it like that, right? So, sumo squat, wide. I want you to see my squats first. So I breathe in. When I inhale, I stop, reaching up like the mountains into the sky. Exhale, dropping the hands into prayer and getting as low. And so I can push my hands into the ground, which sets me back, not gravity, shifting forward, not shifting my weight forward into my hands. It's a push straight down and up. Watch my hands. Like I'm sliding down a pole. Reach up to the sky, look up. Good, exhale. Good, let's get one more. Now, good, come up. Now I'm gonna do a half fold, a little bend in my knees, hands to the heart, push the hips back, slide the hands to my knees. Look at the arch in my back, don't tuck. Good, that's one. Drop down into a squat. Inhale. Good. Exhale. half fold, inhale, mountain pose, exhale, sumo squat. When you get in that squat, look up, like you're trying to see what's ahead of you. Good. From here, once you get here, you might have to do a few more to get you down lower. Or what I recommend is, like I showed you before with the benches, to get in there. So if I had a bench, right, I can stop here, kick my legs back. So then it goes here, walk my hands out until I'm right over here. This is plank or push-up position, right? Pull the stomach in, drop the knees. Here's the tabletop if we need it, right? If we need it. If we start getting tired, go here, all right? And then I'm gonna drop my weight straight down, almost like a roller coaster till I hit my navel. Inhale, elbows in and back, navel on the ground, cobra. Exhale. Good. Inhale up, tabletop. Exhale. Down dog. Eyes to the navel. Good. Walk your hands back till your feet hit the ground. And you're pushing straight down. Weight is behind the knee. Good. Get tall. Come up. Inhale. Exhale. Walk the hands out. Tabletop. Drop through. Straight down. Cobra. Inhale, get, expand. Inhale, reach. Exhale, drop. Move with your breath. Bend those knees. Keep those hips stable. Don't let them rock. If you pause the tape, I want you to do 30 of these. So just make sure you get 30. Tabletop. Inhale, exhale. get 5 more right here. Eyes to the navel. Walk it back. Eyebrow, eyes looking up, eyebrow. Good, inhale. Look up. Try to look up towards your fingers. Exhale, slide down the pole. Good. Inhale. Exhale. So right now I can tell my exhale is longer than my inhale, especially in different poses, even especially my cobra. I can breathe out real. See how it's short in there? I want to work on that so that it's even. Try to suck in more and more air. Good, one more here. Watch my cobra here. Through the nose. Exhale through your nose. Inhale nose. Exhale nose. Good. So the progression here, guys, would be eventually, and 2, if you're good at it right now, just a full push-up, right? Boom. Slowly lower. The key is that, see how my back is straight? If I put a checkerboard table on there, none of the pieces are going to slide off, especially on the way up and down. Most people are like that, right? Call it like humping the floor, right? Come up straight. And before I get into my down dog, I better be at least halfway up before I push back. Don't start pushing back if you're not halfway up. You're going to kill your shoulders, which people do. Like if they're right here, you'll kill your shoulders. You'll feel that just in doing that. Get halfway up first. So if you gotta go to tabletop to make it easier, and that's why I say start there for almost anybody. Even myself, I can tell right now that I want to start in tabletop just to make sure my shoulders are not getting chewed up. Because once you start losing it in that full push up and you get here, you're gonna kill your shoulders. Everything even, right? Straight. Good. This time here, I want you to see if you can step your feet forward. You gotta get your feet to your hands. If you can't do it, walk it back like I just showed you. If you're here, don't do it. You're gonna come up. Look at if I came up on my knee there, I gotta get here, here, and then come up. That's why I hate burpees. They're so overused. Most people can't jump their feet to their hands. So they're doing a burpee, they stop here and come up. Look what that's gonna do to my knees. You need to get those feet all the way here first, and then come up, right? So let's take that sun salutation. Even just talking about burpees, if you're doing it on the bench, I like doing burpees there because then my clients can get their feet up. So if I'm supported by something or a chair, I can get it easier in a better position where the weight's not in front of my knees. Let's tie our shoulder series in with this, right? So I's, L's, W, T, Y, right? Inhale. Walk it out. Good, lower. Come up into your cobra. I's, L's, W, T, Y. Reset. Boom. Little cow action. Walk it back. Good. Same. Let's do it again. Guys, I'm breathing through my mouth so you can hear me. Try to do it through your nose the entire time. Wise. Good. From here we can go into tabletop. Tabletop position. Good. Right? Make sure you got the right position. I's, L's, W, T, Y. I, L, W, T, Y. Go lower. One more. Going down. Tabletop. I, L, W, T, Y. Reset. I, L, W, T, Y. You could do the right. I could do that 3 sets. I, L, T, W on the same side. There's so many things you can do with that. I can do mountain climbers. I know when I do these with my students, man, whew, mountain climbers, I remember back in the day, it seemed so easy. So if I'm here, right, I'm here, I can do that fast. And what I like to use, and I'm going to be showing you guys a lot of exercises with furniture sliders, which will just blow you away. If I have the furniture sliders on my feet, now I'm talk about a cardio exercise that'll blow away any of the cardio equipment that are in the gyms. Furniture sliders, you get them at Walmart for like $3. Get the big ones, and I'll show you that. So, what I want you to do, 15 more of those, and then get funky with it. If you got a partner, hey, look at, hey, follow me. I'm gonna do this, do that. All right, you know what? When I go down here, I'm gonna plank for a little bit. I'm gonna do my side plank for a little bit, and then come back down and plank. We'll get my other side plank, right? And then come back up, and then your buddy goes down, and they do it. All right, now let me challenge you a little bit. Always making sure you're not getting too crazy, guys, right? I used to like to do with my athletes, we call it mirroring, right? Look at me, follow me. Or you can do it, let them do it, or you do it and they're trying to do it exactly with you, like a mirror, as close as possible, and kind of read what you're doing. Now you're not just working your physical, but you're also working your mental. Who loves you, right? So, guys, work on that. I want you to nail that. Keep working on it right now. Do 30 more, 40, 50, 60. You get 60 of them, comment on me. I'm gonna hook you up with a free video. Namaste.